Hi, Bree here, color buyer here at Moana Nursery, and today I'm going to talk to you about the 6 steps for taking care of African violets indoors. So the first thing that you want to remember when getting a new plant is that you pick one that has healthy leaves, a gorgeous color that you like, and you want to make sure that the roots are healthy. You also want to make sure that when you buy your plant that it has holes at the bottom of the container so that it's able to drain the water. The second thing that you want to remember is your light source. You want to make sure that you put your African violet in a place that is away from the window but still gets sun. So usually we say indirect bright light. You also want to keep it in maybe a north or east facing window, and you want to make sure that you rotate it just like this every couple days so that it gets sun on all of its leaves and has even blooming and even leaf growth. So African violets also like the temperature to be a little bit warmer in your house. So you want to make sure that during the day it's about 70 to 85 degrees in your home, and then at night you can turn down the temperature a little bit to about 65 to 70 degrees. The fourth thing that you want to remember with African violets is to not water them from the top. As you can see on African violets, they have very fragile leaves, and so they don't like to have water droplets on them or they'll start to burn. So the best thing to do is put them either in a saucer with about 2 inches of water or a bucket or in your sink. Let that sit in the water until it feels heavy. You pull it out, let that water drain out from the holes that are in the bottom of your pot, and then it should be happy and healthy and stay watered correctly, and you will not have that browning. Make sure also that when you water, you let the soil dry about 2 inches. You can stick your finger in there and see how dry it is before you water it again. So step number 5 here is fertilization. So we here have a bonide liquid fertilizer for your African violets, and you want to fertilize about once a month, starting in March and going until about October. Then you need to give your African violet a break for the winter and then repeat that process once the new year comes in. The final 6th step is repotting your African violet. You usually want to repot about once every year, depending on the roots. Like I said, they like to be a little bit root bound, but not too much. You want to make sure that you use a specific African violet mix, which is light and airy, so it gives it the roots enough to be able to grow within the pot. I hope you enjoyed my 6 steps for African violet care. Join us here down in Moana Nursery and get your favorite African violets.